Hey YouTube, you can see it's only 9 degrees there. Around 8:30 in the morning it was down to 7, so it's a chilly one today.
I'm going to try to remember not to throw these bottles away and
They
save
call this
space.
guy here, I think, a downy woodpecker, and he's trying to get himself some seeds up there. Where the heck, here he is. Nice. Hey YouTube, 5th of March, I believe it is, Tuesday, Fat Tuesday they call it, because tomorrow starts Lent. And anyway, 6 degrees this morning, mighty nippy out, so we're gonna stay working in the garage if we can. My poor truck from this stupid road. I'm working on another set of bevel siding jigs, which is coming out good. Making the key for it now with this. I sent away for some more parts for the toe board because I need some smaller nuts and stuff, and the only nuts I had for the Acme screw was couplings, so I needed to send away for some stuff. I bought it at what's the name of that joint in New Jersey, but I can't forget, or McMaster. Yeah, I bought the stuff at McMaster, so it should be here definitely by tomorrow. I ordered it like 2 o'clock this morning. When I was thinking about what I wanted to do today. So I gotta wait for that stuff to come, and then I can start putting the toe board together. I got a really nice design going here, guys. A little help from the internet and stuff. Some comments and all are helping. So once I start putting that together, I'll be able to make a better video about that stuff. But for now, I've got to get these things done today. Hey YouTube, while I'm thinking about it, I just want to say thanks to David from Oklahoma. This is a wire gauge, and for sheet metal and that. I make things like this for the for lumber, like, you know, a ½ inch and all the way up. But when it comes to the smaller things, I don't have end mills that are that small to be able to make these little tiny cuts in here. And I really appreciate this. It's only a, you know, something you can put on your keyring actually, but I'll keep it in my drawer. But I've already used it twice since I got it, and I just got it yesterday in the mail, so it's pretty neat. So David, I thank you for that. And Carmine's not getting it. Well guys, not a lot going on today. I was working on that set of bevel siding cutters. All I have to do is paint them now, and then I'll be able to ship them the following day. So I don't know, probably, let's see, it's Tuesday, probably Thursday I'll be sending them out. I brought my stuff back in the garage. I left it out last night and it snowed, and I don't want the cold to get snowed up. So anyway, really cold day today. I don't think the temperature went much above probably 10, I guess. So it's quitting time for me. Time for supper. Hey YouTube. So I had gotten some questions relating to the design of the toe board. And anyway, what I wanted to show you guys is that this is a section view of the the toe board that I'm building, this is the log would be resting on this piece of channel here. What I want to do is I want to put a pin in here, 2 pins, one on this one. This is two. There's 2 pieces of steel here that are uprights, 2 here, and then there's 2 behind these. So I want to put pins in there that can be easily taken apart. And I was asked about the lateral movement of this thing. Well, here it is. The bottom of this is going to be fastened to the bunk frame. Okay, this is a piece of either channel or tubing that's going to run between the 2 uprights from one frame to the opposite side frame. That'll stop totally any kind of side movement, maybe vibration or slack in the pins, but that's about it. I also want to put pins and R-clips down here. I was talking about putting bolts in here possibly, or welding nuts on here. I decided that if I put pins and I put R-clips in here, it would be a whole lot easier to take these side pieces off. This line here, just so you know, was just a thought of a brace for this steel, but I've got some pretty heavy duty steel and I don't think I'll need the bracing. But anyway, that's how I'm going to be doing that. So then when we look over here, this circle represents a log. This entire thing, it's about 4 inches or so from each edge, would be able to support some sort of log when it's in the upright position. And I'm looking to get from the top of the bunk frame to the top of the toe board a minimum of 4 inches. It looks like I will get that with what designates how high that can go is the distance from here to the frame. Because when this nut stops at this point, that's what changes or allows for the uprights to, or for this toe board, I mean, to move further up or down. So all I wanted to do is be able to get at least an inch below the bunk rail. It doesn't even have to be an inch, just so it's slightly below it, and then be able to take it up about 4 inches. That should cover anything. Now you can see here the blue line. This shows that beam or steel member that I'm not sure what it's going to be out of yet, running between these 2 uprights and the 2 that would be on the opposite side. And again, that's going to take care of the lateral support. Now this blue line down in here, okay, this is just, I'm thinking about this. I want to be able to support these axle, or not the axle, but the Acme screw in 3 positions. On this end, and then in the middle. So what you're looking at here is, this is a 2x6. Let me just back up a little bit. This is the 2x6 rails on the wood miser. This would be the bunk frame, the actual bunk rail, and then the other 2x6 rail on the opposite side. So you're looking at a section view of the sawmill, but this over here is actually a section view of the toe board itself. So anyway, right now I'm waiting for a couple of things. I have a little extra here. Now this would be the Acme screw for the toe board. The way I want to do this is I want to put, like, this represents the frame of the wood miser, these 2 squares. I didn't get a chance to color code them yet. But I want to be able to come down here with a plate, which you already saw that I have. I want to weld a tube onto that that's going to come underneath this 2x6, and that's where the axle will ride, in here. A nut on the end of that, just, you know, with a set screw or something to hold it on. I want to be able to put a grease fitting in there if I can, or if not a fitting, at least a hole that we can squirt oil into. And then this would be the nut, or the coupling, that rides back and forth and moves the frame, or these the uprights, you know, into the straight perpendicular position. So I ordered some stuff. This is what it looks like in the lowered position. I ordered a couple more things. I needed a couple nuts and stuff for the Acme screw, so I ordered those, and I should be getting them either tomorrow or the next day. But either way, then I'll be working on this thing a little more intensely. right now it's I was working on some bevel siding cutters today, so I didn't really get a chance to work on this. But anyhow, that's what it's going to look like when it's done. And I just wanted to show you this also. This is another way of doing this. If you were to use an Acme screw, one hand, like a right hand Acme screw, you could actually make this work like this. I just don't like the fact that there's no real leverage pushing up on this, you know, from here all the way out to here. I like the idea of coming in from both sides. I think it gives you a greater strength. So, alright guys, well that's where I'm at so far with this thing. Like I say, I think it'll turn out pretty well. There again, that's the cross section of the actual toe board itself. But it'll be I don't know, a couple more days until I actually start getting something together. So probably tomorrow, when I make tomorrow's video, I might be able to cut out some of the pieces that I need for this thing. So I'll let you know how I make out tomorrow then. Thanks for watching my channel, guys, and thanks for the comments.